Welcome back to the channel. Natsu here, and this is gonna be my Persona 4 Arena Ultimax review. So yes, I'm late to this. I apologize, but I just wanted to talk about this game. I love this game. Let's be. I'm gonna be completely transparent. Now, having said that, I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna be super objective about this. So this video is more about why you should maybe buy the game, wait, or say nah, right? So having said that, let's go about this. Let's go with the positive. So just because I want to start with the positive, right? And then I'm gonna end with a little things that I think will be positive also. So in the middle, spoiler alert, it's gonna be super negative. So anyways, let's go. So first things first, the game is a re-release. So this game, you know, they released this game almost like 10 years ago. I played that version even before the Ultimax. I played Persona 4 Arena, and then I played the Persona 4 Ultimax Arena Ultimax, sorry. So I'm a fan of the series, right? Now, having said that, the graphics I like them. Again, keep in mind it's a release, it's not a remake, right? So if you don't like this kind of graphic, I understand. That's more a personal opinion. I think they're okay. I think they still hold up, even though in some TVs it might look kind of iffy because the sprites might look kind of weird or pixelated. But anyways, so having said that, the music of this, is beautiful. I always like it. I mean, it's a Persona, like the. If you like the franchise, you expect that quality of soundtrack, right? And they do deliver, right? Now, having said that, gameplay-wise, I always loved this game. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest about this also. When this game first came around, people were hating the auto combo mechanic, myself included, to be honest, because I was a uber edgelord elite fighting game person, right? So, I was like, why this cookie cutter crap, right? Now, after playing with the game, back in the day, right, I started to notice that, yes, you might have that, but if you think about it, this game has a lot of mechanics that are from other Arc System games, like Guilty Gear, and Guilty Gear is, especially the old Guilty Gear, not Strive. It was a complicated fighting game, and also has stuff on Blast Blue, back and forth, right? Those two franchises, molded what is Persona, right? And that's why if you play those kind of games, you will be good at Persona, but at the same time you will be kind of, what the heck is this? Because of the auto combos is kind of weird. If you're somebody right now that plays Dragon Ball Fighters and come to Persona, then you might feel at home. Not so much with Guilty Gear Strive the way it is. I mean, even though I like Guilty Gear Strive, but it's easy to pick on. So, having said that, gameplay, I love it. It's awesome. At first glance, it doesn't look that hard, but then when you go and take a deeper look, you will notice that this game is deep, and it can get super advanced and complicated. From burst space to extending your combo using one more burst, or also using the shadow mechanic. What I mean shadow mechanic is that you can use your character can be changed, not all characters by the way. You can make it so that the character be a shadow version, and you can make it like custom combos instead of doing normal combos, etc. What I mean by that is like you can link super to super, technically like King of Fighters in that regard, but yeah. Okay, so we talk about, music, graphics, gameplay. Yeah, I almost forgot. This version of the game is a 2.5. That means that it's a version that the people from the United States or the West Hemisphere never played. So that's a bonus. So that's something new. And keep in mind that means that new balance and everything, right? Now, another thing I want to mention is that the character roster is big. Even though it might look like only 22 characters in screen, keep in mind that some characters have shadow versions, so that makes the roster go up to 37, which is a big, healthy roster. Keep in mind that between the shadows and the normal versions there's difference also in the mechanics of those characters. But yeah, I guess we need to talk about this, so let's talk about it, right? So, the netcode, horrible. The way that the game plays online and function online, horrible. It's shit. It's crap. It's like, I don't know. It's like, it sucks balls, but not the kind of good balls. It's the balls that are sweaty, and if you scratch it, it will have dirt on it. Anyways, I digress because I don't want to go more in depth of the horrible experience that is. Because here's the thing, they're using the way the netcode, like how do I explain this? The options that they're using are the same things that the game had before in the 2010 release, which makes sense back then, which people didn't like, to be honest, because why the heck? You have a game, you play ranked, and you cannot do like a first to 2 or first to 3 or first to 5 or whatever, right? Is you lose, you lose. So you need to win that first game. There's no way around it. You need to win that. You know. And by default, the game is 2 rounds. So even if you put it 3 rounds, that will maybe alleviate a little bit. To be honest, I prefer doing it 3 rounds. That way you can play more. But having said all of that, it sucks. The same thing happens if you try to go to a player match. You cannot set that up. It's only one time. If you go to ranked, one time. If you go to the lobbies, which look cool, same thing. So crap, right? Now, having said all of that, there's also issues with disconnections, things not syncing correctly. Of course, this is a delay-based netcode, so that means that it sucks. It sucks because the delay is horrible. And if you try to, keep in mind that they say that they're gonna put a rollback netcode in the game, but they say in summer. So I'm not sure what time frame is gonna be that, because to be honest, usually when companies say that, it's almost at the end of that period. In this case, at the end of summer, and which I think will be technically when Evolution will be happening. If you don't know what Evolution is, that's like the biggest fighting game tournament in the world, and usually companies try to use them as a platform to provide trailers and using as a marketing tool, and that's okay. I have no issue with that. I get hyped. That's also the main reason why people like to go to Evolution, right? To see that experience live, besides playing, right? Now, another thing I want to mention is that Persona is celebrating their 25 years anniversary. So that means that there should be big announcement, but so far there hasn't been anything, right? Now, what I imagine, like I said, I will imagine that the trailer and saying that the netcode will be after Evolution. Hopefully, it's sooner. But I would also like to know if they're finally gonna show a trailer of Persona 5 Arena, because people want that game. Like, people are super hype about it, right? And since seeing the arc system is working a lot, right, in other franchises like the End of Duel, Grand Blue, Dragon Ball Fighters, and if you think about it, Dragon Ball Fighters, the only thing new they did was like Android 21, and it seems that they're not, that right now they're interested in either Guilty Gear or the End of Duel. But the End of Duel feels more like that game is almost finished, and Grand Blue the same thing. Dragon Ball Fighters, unfortunately, the same thing. Guilty Gear and the End of Duel will be like the ones that need to, have more developers on it, but in the case, I think Guilty Gear will be more that case, especially now that they're only in the season pass 2, it's gonna be like 5 characters, I believe. So yeah. So anyways, now, what are my recommendations for this game? So here's the thing, I'm gonna break it differently, because usually we'll be like, buy it, no, or wait for the complete edition. In this case, I'm gonna make it a little bit different. So having said that, if you're a Persona fan, buy it. Now, having said that, you can also wait for the delay netcode update, and then you will buy it then, right? If you are a fighting game fan, and I say fan broadly because I say more like a casual fighting game fan, buy it, but wait for the delayed netcode. Now, if you want to buy it now, go ahead, buy it. If you are an anime fighting player and you love it, then just buy it. But then again, if you are not ready for dealing with the delay netcode, right? Go and wait for that update. You're seeing the trend over here, right? Now, if you're a super elite uber, I'm old school, I'm a boomer, I like hard games, this cookie card crap, I don't like it, bro. 50-50. This game can be advanced, but keep in mind that the auto combo at the end or everything is there to stay. There's no way to disable it. So if you cannot handle with that, because I know some players don't like Dragon Ball Fighters because of that. So but then again, I'm somebody that don't like too much auto combo, but I understand that it's part of the game mechanics. If you're okay with that, wait for the delayed netcode. Not buy it now, wait for it. Why? Because if you're somebody that likes to do manual combos, optimize, etc., you will get super frustrated. And to be honest, I get frustrated in this game, like online. Now, because I want to do more stuff instead of doing super basic stuff, right? But anyways, that is. So, in summary, wait for the delay netcode. Okay? Now, again, it's up to you if you want to do it right now. Keep in mind that right now it's kind of weird. I find matches in this game, unlike Multi-Blood, which die technically instantly. And to be honest, kind of weird. I prefer playing this game online than Multi-Blood, even though Multi-Blood netcode might not be the best. Anyways, that's gonna be about this review. So let me know in the comments what you think about this game. Are you excited for it? Do you want to wait for the delay netcode, or are you playing right now? As always, if you like this kind of content, like and subscribe, and yeah, take care.